Hi you guys! So today I'm just going to be filming a video on an updated skincare routine for daytime, and it's also going to be a no makeup look. I'm specifically in love with a new product that I'm grabbing out of my skincare fridge.
First things first, I'm going to get my hair out of my face so that we can properly cleanse it. Well, not my hair, my face. And so that nothing gets in my hair. Duh. Okay. I think it's pretty slicked back there. Alright. And then I'm going to take my iconic head wrap from Ulta and put that on. Cute. Alright, let's go.
Alright, so I've already went ahead and got my face lathered in lukewarm water to open my pores up, and I'm going to use the Philosophy One Step Facial Cleanser Purity. It's got meadow foam seed oil, and it is a 3-in-1. It deep cleans, it helps remove skin damaging pollutants, it tones, and it lightly hydrates. In case you didn't know about the #1 selling facial cleanser in America. It also has no parabens in it. It used to, but they reformulated it recently here. They also came out with an oil-free facial cleanser, which I have. I have the moisturizer as well. Alright, so I'm going to be using the Vanity Planet Radia Facial Brush Cleanser, Cleaner, I don't know. And I'm going to attach the Daily Facial Brush. So it is just going to be not so harsh, as I'm going to be exfoliating after this. And I'm going to put it on the 2nd speed. And just in circular motions, cleanse my skin. If you want any reviews on any products that, not just that I use, but anything, please comment down below. This feels so relaxing. Like I mentioned before in my previous video, it's almost like it's washing my face for me. And all I'm doing is just circulating it, because it rotates. As you can see, it's rotating. It rotates a lot more than what the Clarisonic did. I don't even think the Clarisonic rotated. Alright, so I've rinsed my face and my neck with cold water, as that closes your pores, although we are going to be using lukewarm water again to exfoliate. I'm going to grab my lip scrub and I'm going to scrub my lips. Of water right here, so just rinse my lips off. Yep, they're gone. I don't have lips anymore. I'm stupid. And then I pat my face dry. And my neck too. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Mario Badescu Rose Lip Balm. This is my favorite by far, I guess, in lip balms. I don't know why, I just really like rose. I like the scent of roses and just rose products. I don't know. but any lip balm will do. So, alright, so next up, I've got my face wet with lukewarm water already. I'm going to be taking the the micro delivery exfoliating facial wash from Philosophy. And I love this because it smells like oranges. It's pretty much a 30-second mini pill, is how they word it on the back of their product. And I'm just gonna put this on the back of my hand just a little bit. Good roll of thumb. Cheek, other cheek, forehead, little on the nose, chin, and neck. Don't forget your neck. I'm gonna take the same, actually, no I'm not. I'm going to remove this particular brush head and I'm gonna put the sensitive one on, which just looks like this. So it's gonna be more gentle as I am using an exfoliate, so there's no need to have anything exfoliating over top of exfoliating because we don't want to over exfoliate. Alright. And it makes your skin feel so smooth. Alrighty, so next we are going to tone our skin. And I'm going to be using this guy right here. The Strivectin Advanced Glow Tri-Phase Daily Glow Toner with mandelic acid, lactic acid, and hyaluronic acid. And of course, Niacin 114. If you are unfamiliar with Strivectin, that's niacin and vitamin B3. It is going to repair your skin's moisture barrier. Amazing. Alright, so I've put some of this on a cotton ball. Now I'm going to just go around my whole face and my neck. In a circular motion. I always go in circular motions. I always look to see the dirt that was on my face after I use a toner. I'm like, that's gross, but I'm really glad it's off my face now. So, alright, we're gonna move on to Essence. I'm gonna be using the Dongying. I'm finally pronouncing it properly. Popular Korean skincare brand of red ginseng. Well, I think just ginseng in general, but this particular essence is red ginseng. I just put a few drops of that on my hand. That, not that. I'm silly. And just put that on there. And this works as a primer pretty much for your moisturizer. I think it's a very important step because it does just give your skin just a burst of hydration. And anybody oily, dry combo, you need to be hydrated. Very hydrated. Alright, for serum, I'm going to be using the Dior Redness Soother. And I talked about this product in my previous video. I am new to it, so I'm going to give it 4 weeks as it says to do to see results. So I just take my hands. I ran out of acrylic liquid to do my nails, so I was gonna do them, but you know, it happens. They need a break anyway. I don't really have redness on my necklaces. See, I don't forget though. Sorry, had to take a sip of coffee. My alien cup. Grab my rose quartz roller out of my skincare fridge.
Oh my gosh, it's the skincare fridge that I will not seem to shut up about. Probably why this video is over 40 minutes long, but it's okay, right? I'm gonna show you the back of this baby from Vanity Planet, by the way. And you just flip the switch to cool when it's plugged into the wall, obviously.
And just roll that into the skin. All right, so I think did you hear that clink? That was on my coffee cup. I'm gonna put this back in my skincare fridge, grab another serum that I'm gonna be using. But I took these out of my skincare fridge so they're cold. And guys, having my skincare products on cold, it's been making a world of difference. It just feels so much more soothing, especially for my eye products. The first eye cream I use is the Strivectin. Okay. And I just take my ring finger as always and tap that in gently. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my rose quartz roller out of my fridge here and seal that retinol eye cream into the eye area. You guys, I'm very excited. I start school on Monday for aesthetics. I will be a licensed esthetician in 5 months. I'm very nervous but very excited. Okay, so I'm gonna give that a second to absorb a little bit. The Strivectin R&R cream after I use my second serum. You don't have to use as many serums and as many things as I do. I'm not saying you do. I just got this one. This is new, and I've used it a handful of times and I love it. It's the Liquid Glass Radiance Make Skin Serum. So, as you can see, I've got my R&R cream on, and the reason I use two different eye creams is because the first one that I used, as you know, has retinol in it, and retinol sensitivity is common, and I just tone it down, I guess, with this eye cream, and I haven't had any issues. So next, I'm going to be moisturizing with the Strivectin Anti-Wrinkle Wrinkle Recode Moisture Rich Barrier Cream. Restores your skin's moisture barrier, I'm sorry. It's brand new, brand spanking new, so it is very pricey though. Very pricey. I just took this out of my skincare fridge as I did with every product except my cleanser, essence, and toner. And oh my gosh, with this thick cream, it feels so rejuvenating. And I'm not like saying you need to get a skincare fridge or whatever. Just put your products in the fridge. Like, seriously, you will feel a world of difference. You guessed it. Taking my cold rose quartz roller and sealing that moisturizer into my skin. Alright, I'm gonna let that absorb, and then we're gonna move on to no makeup makeup. So I just realized I've been saying this wrong the whole time. This product, it's actually Cicapair by Dr. Jart. I'm sorry. But we're gonna begin. It comes with a spatula. I'm gonna use this little spatula, and I used way too much the first time I used this, and I was like, ah! But basically, what this is it's a color correcting treatment, as I mentioned before, and you do not need to use a primer with it because it transforms from, as you can see, this green color to beige, which you will be able to see. So I just kind of get most of my redness areas, target those areas. I get tons of redness around my nose, like a blemish. Alright, so I'm gonna take clean fingers, of course, and press this into the skin. That is how I applied it the first time, and I just just what I did, and it worked. It worked well for me. So basically, this is gonna be like your foundation. Do you see this? This is flawless. I love that this is a skincare product too. Like I love that. I don't have to wear foundation. My skincare product is my foundation. Like it's got packed with powerful good ingredients and it's got SPF 30 in it. This is just I like this. Alright, so next I'm going to be taking this Olay eye cream. It is called the Ultimate Eye Cream, and this is the shade of it. So it's like a peachy apricot tint, so it's going to cancel out your dark circles. It's also very creamy. Do you see that difference, you guys? That's amazing. Alright, I'll be right back after I put it on my other eye. Now we are ready for concealer. I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is in the shade Porcelain. So I just apply this under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my chin, my cupid's bow, and a little on my forehead. And I don't use very much at all. Alright, so I'm taking my Real Technique sponge and just gently tapping that into the skin. And next we're going to move on to setting powder. So I'm here, I have my brushes, we are ready. I've got the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Master Set here that I'm using, and I'm using JH01 to entirely powder the face. And I take the Dermablend loose setting powder in translucent. I'm just gonna dump some of that out onto the lid. I turned my brightness down on my mirror. I don't think I've ever showed you guys this, but look. We're in candlelight. Alright, back to this fluorescence. True Luxe lighting. But I'm just going to, I guess I could just goofball. I really focus this around my nose because for some reason that's where my makeup and, well, everything wears off the most. I kind of just pat it in. With this Dermablend powder, you kind of have to be careful because a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. It can get cakey if you use too much. And I have learned this over the months of using this powder. And just go on my forehead. Everywhere where I put that Cicapair. I don't know why I just want to call it Cicapair. Sis, no. Alright. Then I'm going to take the JH10, and it looks like this. Get some of that powder and go directly into my T-zone. I also go over my eyebrow area, and the reason why I go over my eyebrow area with powder is because my eyebrows tend to get oily. I get oily in that area. It is a part of the T-zone, and this prevents slipping and the product from sliding around and coming off and just having, or if someone just walks up to you and tries to wipe your eyebrow off. No, you could say not happening today. All right. Last but not least, we're gonna take the JH07 brush, and I'm gonna use this for under my eye area to set that, and then we are done setting. All right, we are set and ready. I rarely do my brows on camera, but I will for this video. I'm using the NYX Fill and Fluff in the shade Ash Brown. The reason I love this brow pencil so much is the brush itself. It's fluffy, like it's in the name, but I love that it fluffs my brows up. I'm gonna fill in one brow on camera, and then I'll be back with my brows both done. Just to show you, kind of demonstrate how I fill in my brows naturally. So you just want to do short little brush strokes. Well, pencil strokes, if you want to get technical. On my tail, still very short. Don't get ahead of yourself and just go. That's where you end up with unnatural looking brows and boxy brows, which is okay, baby. It's okay. If that's the look you're going for, then by all means, I support you and think you're beautiful in every way. But I just want you to be aware, for sake of this tutorial / demo, this is a no makeup look. Just kind of fill in my arch a little bit more. But I generally am going with the natural shape of my brow. I just lightly outline that front part, and then I take the pencil, which is a triangular thicker pencil. So this pencil is like a thick pomade, and in a pencil form, obviously. And what I do is I just turn it this way to where the angle is upward. It's called vertically, sweetie. Draw little tiny hairs. Kind of. And then I take the fluffy brush and blend that upward. Like so. So dumb. Look at the Dermablend powder just chilling on my sweater. So next, I'm gonna go in with the Glam Light Pizza palette with 18 delicious toppings. And I'm going to go in with the JH33. Looks like this. It's just a packing brush. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Garlic, which I will be showing you here. It's gonna be this neutral shade right here. tap out that excess and just pack this on your lid. Not conceal around my brow area. I did not put controller. Alright, so next I'm going to take the JH30. Looks like this right here, and I'm going to take the shade Mushrooms, which is right here, and I'm just going to lightly define my crease. So I'm just very light-handedly defining my natural crease. I go in circular motions just to blend it more. Upward a little bit. And then I'm gonna do that to the other eye. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with the JH32, which looks like this. It's just a fluffier blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with garlic again. I love having garlic and mushrooms on my eyes. It's groovy. But I just go over where I put mushrooms. Yes, there is an S. Mushrooms. And I just gently soften that shadow. Alright, babes. So I'm taking my Shiseido eyelash curler, and it is heated up. I used the blow dryer to heat it up. Look up. And I'm gonna curl my lashes. There we are. Perfect. Then what I do is I take my Dior Maximizer 3D Triple Volume Eyelash Primer. That's a mouthful, so just an eyelash primer will do. I'm just going to apply that to my lashes. And you guys, every time that I wear this under my mascara, people they constantly ask me, they're like, what lashes did you have on? And I'm like, what, girl? I just have mascara on. I just used a lash primer, but a lash primer really can do you a world of difference. It holds your curl longer. It lengthens and makes your lashes look thicker. Plus, you don't have to deal with damage from strip lashes. I love strip lashes, but wearing them every day can be very damaging. As I'm letting this dry, I'm going to take this little gadget here. It's just simply a lash brush. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm just going to brush, well, shake in an upward motion, of course, before the primer dries, just to separate my lashes, make sure they are separated before the product is dry, and just where my lashes should be, not grouped together, clumped together, or anything like that. And I got this from a eyelash extension studio. when I was getting my lash extensions, but let me tell you, that is incredibly too much maintenance. I love them, but it really is. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry, and while I'm letting that dry, I'm gonna take my Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. I'm obsessed with this stuff. You would know if you watch my videos. I'm obsessed. Anyway, I'm going to use brush JH05, cheekbone, jawline, and I blend down to my neck. And I kind of push that into the hairline a little bit. So that there's not an obvious pale white scalp and bronzer just sitting there. You know what I mean, you know what I mean. I also go around my chin area. Doing this will give an appearance of a shorter chin. Crimson chin, who? And on my nose. Okay, baby boo-boo. So I just put that on my jawline, underneath the jawline, and bring it down my neck, as you see. And we are finished. Next, I'm taking the JH06, and I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. It's a powdered bronzer, and I just very, very lightly set my cream bronzer. So, as you can see, I'm lightly tapping off excess, and with a very light hand, I'm blending this into my hairline and just setting all the places where I had placed that Chanel bronzing cream. Nothing too exaggerated, just simple and light. Alright, and next I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm in the shade How Many Carats? Open it. So I dip my ring finger in the highlighter and I apply this to my lids. This just gives off a glossy finish. Alright, I'm going to pull out that lash comb again, and I'm going to brush through my lashes, as you can see here, and we all know that's just preventing clumps and just separating my lashes so they look fuller, blah, 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 blah. I take the Marc Jacobs Noir mascara. I really like this mascara. I want to get a full size, but I want the Stila, or I ordered the Stila Magnum Triple X. So anyway, this video is getting really long. I'm so sorry. But as you can see, when I apply my mascara, I kind of shake it a little bit, and I turn the brush vertically when I need some separation, or I want to get an individual lash. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye and I will be back. And this is how my lashes end up looking. And that curl stays all day with that lash primer. Next, with the JH04, which is their angled blush brush. Ditz. I'm a ditz. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna take a touch of blush. This is the Bobbi Brown in the shade Sand Pink. It looks like this. So just a nice mauve shade. Get a touch of that and apply. This lighting's a little bit. Dim it a little bit. There we go. Apply right on top of that bronzer. Okay, same thing. I'm just using a pressing and sweeping motion. So I just sweep, sweep. Going back in with the JH01, this giant fluffy powder brush. I'm gonna get a little minimum amount of my Dermablend, and I'm going to blend all of this together, or veiling is what I've heard it been called before. This brush is so soft. Right, so going back in with the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb How Many Carats highlighter, I'm just going to have her opened up and grab this other product. Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist. This is one of my favorite products in the whole entire world, okay? It's got hyaluronic acid and oat in it, and I'm just gonna spritz that all over my face. In my neck, of course. And then I just take my ring finger. We're not using a highlighter brush. I dip into that highlighter. So I just go on my cheekbone. And a little higher up. Just tap that in. And it just gives a more natural finish. Same thing. I love this because it looks wet. It's like a wet highlighter, and those are to die for. So I'm gonna take a teeny bit and put that on my nose. Just a very teeny amount. Tap. Same thing. I'm gonna take my pinky this time and go in my inner corners and press that in. To finish off the look, I use clear lip gloss. This is the Ulta Beauty Jelly Gloss Lip Gel. I like how they call it a lip gel. And I just put her on. It smells good. It does feel like a gel, so I don't know, maybe it lasts longer. I I've never used this one before. First time for everything. Gloss topper. It's a holographic gloss topper. It's gold, and I'm just going to put that in the center of my lips. And tap that with my ring finger. All right.
Oh my gosh. You get a cookie. You finished my whole entire video. I love you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Support me. I really appreciate it, and I give back. So you will receive good karma for doing so. I love you. Bye. Also, please be sure to follow my Instagram page. It is at Skincare with Lex. Thank you so much. I would greatly appreciate it. God bless you, baby. You're beautiful. Have a great day.